Okay, I think we're ready. Just was doing stuff and I noticed some weird things going on, but yeah. Anyway, welcome back to DragonFable. You'll notice I already picked Tomix and Vilmore to join us today. I'm sure they'll stick around for a while. Anyway, I really have no idea how to... Atrea, are they just hanging in the tavern? I don't think that's where... No, I do not think they are here. Alright. To the quests page. Alright, we're here. Where is here exactly? I don't know, and I have no idea how to get there. Okay. Yeah, now that I'm thinking about this, this entire storyline seems way different than what I had experienced before. There you go. 6 pints of moglin berry juice and a bowl for jelly donuts. Let me or Spruce know if you need anything else, okay? Although it might be a while before we can get back to you. It's never been so packed. Thank you, Serenity. Oh, hold on. There we go. Good luck with everything. What exactly is a moglin berry? It's, well, now that you mention it, I'm not entirely sure. But I do know it's delicious. I'm sure it's not toxic to these interdimensional travelers. So, now that we're in a more comfortable, if a bit cramped, setting, I'd like to get to a better understanding of your situation. I promised answers, you shall have them. It's the least we could do. Ask away, friend. Yeah, what they said. I will share what I can. First things first. Who exactly is Wargoth? What are we dealing with here? Wargoth, as Neurosis briefly explained earlier, is an infernal being who invaded our home planet of Samora. In the distant past, our people used to travel between planets with our rifts. It was easy for us. We could dance through space and no world was beyond our reach. But then, he came. Wargoth, following the trail of magic left behind by our rifts. He hunted us down. The stories say he burned the power right out of us. We were trapped on sunless Samora. Okay, I'm actually gonna quickly... I might be using that as the thumbnail, I'm not sure yet. Some of us can still use rifts, though, with enough training and talent. But nothing like the old tales. Wargoth lorded over Samora, forced our people into the shadows, into darkness. The songs sing of decisions made in the name of survival, of those who fell to who allow others to escape. But our salvation came in the form of Wargoth's very own son. With his help, we resisted. We overthrew Wargoth and ended our enslavement. But then his father disposed. With his father disposed, the son left, and we were left behind, left in a world of darkness. And now, after so long, the light causes us to burn. A harsh discovery. After generations passed and we recovered some semblance of our former power, the Riftwalkers were quick to discover that any planet they managed to reach was now inhospitable. Better to stay on Samora, where we were now comfortable, than risk looking to the stars. We were at peace. Then he returned. Wargoth, the stuff of nightmares, appeared once more before the Atrea, and this time there was no sun to save us. We had no choice but to escape. We had to try to get away. Our Empress ordered us to flee. Light or no, there was no hope left for Samora. With the help from a stranger from your world, we Riftwalkers opened rifts and ushered our people through. Okay, alright. I know what's going on, but we'll find out later. Holding them open as long as we could. Actually, I guess they could have changed the story, but I feel like it's probably going to be... Some beats are going to be the same. We'll see. This might just be as much a surprise for me as it will be for you guys. We were followed, and those we left behind... Nice. I should have stayed. I should have helped fight. I could have... No, it was Alzine. The songs don't sing of this new power. He reaches in and pulls the reins of thin, and then you see nothing but flames. I'm stronger than this. This is only the beginning. We can only apologize for bringing our conflict to your world. We will do all in our power to help you defend your home. And if the worst should occur, we will do what we can to help your people flee it as well. I'm sorry for what happened to your home planet, but that's not going to happen to Lore. Not while Jelly Donuts and I are here. We've saved the world before, and we'll do it again, isn't that right? I eat fire for breakfast! I am curious, though, about this stranger from Lore who helped you. He was known to us only as the Professor. I'm afraid he disappeared shortly after the first rifts were stabilized. Another mystery, then. Valet, do you know where and when Wargoth might try to attack next? I remember he was after Atrea. He wanted to destroy everything. Atrea. That's the city that appeared in the Sand Sea. That's where I was headed before I ran into all of you. Seems like it's still our next destination. In the meantime, let's get some rest. It's been a long night and we'll need our energy to make the journey to the Sand Sea. You are a hero among heroes, Link. Thank you. Your assistance is more than we could ask for. Now that I've seen the way you fight, I can't deny that you'd be helpful. Indeed, we're lucky to have met you, Link. Nice. Okay. So that was just story, okay. Starlight, can I just go there? Or do I have to... We'll know instantly if we can go there or not. And okay, to the quest book. Starlit Sandsea. Time to get to work, Jelly Donuts. Yeah. Oh, boy. That should be more than enough fresh baked bread for your journey. And remember, if you ever find yourselves in Falcon Reach, you're all always welcome at my inn. Thank you. The way to Sandsea can be dangerous, even at the best of times. With so many refugees, this won't be an easy task. I'll take the lead with you, Link. As we clear the path, I can light the way so no one gets lost. I'll also know, Aslan, we need you in the back to deal with any trailing threats. Alongside Eteos and Neris, you must keep our people safe. Fine. We'll make sure no one strays from the group. You can count on us. Oh, this is quite beautiful. Oh. I don't know what that'll do, but, oh, these guys are actually kind of strong. I mean... No, I am still in adventure mode, so... Still, even so, these guys are pretty strong. Also, obviously, I have ice elementalized weapons right now because, alright. I think I get some mana back. Check that in a moment. Sure. Oh, it's a multi-attack. Okay, that's why it's good. Okay, I shouldn't waste mana here. You know, I also probably shouldn't waste health, but... Okay, I think... Just in case we stun you... And then try to finish you off? Okay. I wasn't sure if they were gonna die or not, but there we go. You mean besides the creatures attacking us? Ah, yes, of course. But such things still happen. Is there a second creature? I think it's just the one. Alright, I'll stun this turn. Probably could have used Shard to check, since it's free, but I'm pretty sure... You know, I'm gonna carve. Just be extra safe. Yeah, okay. So this was our home for a while. All we know of the other planets was okay. Should I switch into a stone weapon real quick? I don't think it'll be worth it, honestly. I should probably just sell my stone weapon at this point. Start selling weapons underneath a certain level threshold. Anyway, I want mana back. I'm assuming Iris's aid is like a heal or something. We'll see soon. Well, we might not see soon. I also don't know if it's like once per battle, once per thing, if she just swaps in. I should click it. What does that do? Oh, okay. Die. Wonder if ancient earth by taking senses. It seems to be every time, so I really shouldn't be doing that though, just because okay, I can see why this would be slightly harder. I'm becoming distracted from our task. I can see Atrea floating in the distance. It's okay that... Oh. That was sand like this. Okay, we definitely use spikes here. I just realized that... Why did that hurt them so badly? Yeah, whatever. Where's the most you do? I guess we keep attacking you. And now we attack the spider. You know what? Yeah, this is... Probably should have done that from the start. Alright, they're dead next round. I should actually probably have used this from the beginning. Oh, they're dead now. Ow. Ow. Give me that back. Alright. They're basically dead. Are you gonna be dead? Not quite. The next round, they're all dead for sure. Okay, so yeah, Iris's aid we should have been using the entire time. Dark blue doom. waves across this desert. How do I get up there? I have to go this way. Okay. Punctuated by lakes and spires, pale blue glass from Wargoth's wrath. Alright. Oh, I think that was also a heal. I didn't stun them. Well, whatever. They're not living much longer anyway. Yeah, I need the help. I don't. There was beauty to be found in those two, as off was their origin. Now they're gone. Sands and glass and all else. Just history in our song. Sure, let's just annihilate this guy. Okay, just a normal attack for now. They are currently stunned and dead next turn. As I said. As long as your people continue to survive, the song will never end. Wow. A beautiful sight, and yet... Is this all that remains of our people? Forgive me, Link. There will be time for mourning later. There's nothing to forgive, Iris, especially after that's happened. You are kind, but as this moment, as Anil, I am responsible for these Atrea. We must get these refugees to safety. It's so high up. How would you get into the city back home? Walking, usually. Back on summer, our cities were firmly planted on the ground. But here, having been torn from our planet, the thrithel under the city is causing it to float. We must be careful. What was that for? A request for aid. Hopefully we'll be seeing a response shortly. It should be safe. If the city were overrun by Wargoth's forces, the Empress would have let me know by now. And I suppose there would be a lot of fire, too. All seems well, thankfully, and judging by the angle of return signal, well, that's our next destination. Perhaps they managed to set up a teleporter. Let's not waste any time, then. Let's get to safety before the sun rises. You are expected, Anil, Irisis, but by the Empress, so many Atrea. All we could rescue, far too few compared to how many we left behind on Samora. Let's get you all into safety, of Atrea first. And who is this? These two natives of this planet. Yes. Link and Jelly Donuts. They fought valiantly by our side, and without them, we may not have saved as many as we did. Is that so? Forgive my manners, Link, Jelly Donuts. Atrea is open to you as well, heroes. Looks like we'll be treated properly here. Just don't let it get to your head. Too late, I'm going to be a celebrity. And that's every refugee accounted for. Where's Valea? I thought she was with you. She went ahead to rest. The march here was difficult for many, including her. I'll find her later. Make sure she's taken care of. If Atrea is here, then that means, yes, the Ateli will survive. Indeed. Come, Link. I'm sure you're eager to learn more about our city and our people. Let us welcome you to Atrea, the once capital of Samara. Nice. Let's see if we get water. I'm going to pass on that. Let's go ahead and... okay, that's something I can look into later. I don't need to deal with that right now. Link, are you ready to take your first steps into Atrea? I've already been here. Technically. I'm gonna need more water soon. Welcome, Link, to Atrea, once the capital of Samora. Are you ready to enter the city? I must first report to the Iglaka, that is, the Spire, but Taeos and Nairos can give you a brief tour of the city. Exploring a city from another planet sounds fun. I'd love a tour. I have my own duties to attend to. The lens appears operational. After all, perhaps Elzine can. I have to make sure Valel is alright, and other refugees too. Very busy. Catch you later. That sounded like an excuse. But relax, Nairos. It's been a long night. Let's be grateful and generous. Host to Link and Jelly Donuts, yes? Of course, you are correct, brother. Iris, contact us if we are needed for any more serious matters. I will. Enjoy seeing the sights, Link, Jelly Donuts, and thank you once again for saving us. Well then, you two, looks like we're going to be in our... You're gonna be in our care for now. And I'm sure as heroes, you don't need to be reminded of this. Please be respectful. Yeah, I'm Jelly Donuts. You're gonna be respectful, right? I'll put Jelly Donuts in my backpack. Our people have been through a lot, as has the city. This is a time of mourning, not celebration. We understand, Nairos. Right, Jelly Donuts? Yeah. Thank you. Now, shall we begin our first steps into Atrea? Yeah, wait. Ah, that's nice. I don't think we had that before. We definitely didn't have that style before. Look up there. That ring floating above the city is the lens. It protects the Atrea living here from sunlight of this planet. Back on Sumera, we had no use for it after the darkness fell. It became a training center for cryptics such as Mateos and I. Looks like the annoying raising of the lens ceremony actually meant something after all. The lens is enhanced with Trithril, and cryptics use their mental abilities to keep it high above the city. We should be up there helping. If you have other things you need to do, Jelly Donuts and I could. No, it's just after everything that has happened recently. I find it difficult to lower my guard. I understand. Your people have suffered unspeakable tragedy. Relaxing now seems inappropriate. What if you introduce me as a visiting hero to your city for educational purposes? The more I learn about Atrea and the Attila, the better I can help defend you. Exactly. This tour serves a very important purpose. It wouldn't do for our visiting hero to get lost in the alleys when we need him. Onwards, then. In the center of this city is the spire. As Atrea was the capital of Mora, naturally, our empress resides there, along with a trusted few. Nyroris and I live there, actually. As do Aslan and Iris, and others, of course. You have an empress? Do you think Jelly Donuts and I could meet her? That is up to her to decide. You do not request an audience to see the empress. She will make herself known when and if she deems fit. I think we're worthy already. Do not worry. A Neil such as Iris and I can communicate with her when necessary. The Empress is present even when unseen. I see. Or, well, I guess I don't see. I wonder if any other Anil escaped. Something to worry about later. Let's continue the tour. How about we visit the civil district next? Wait, is that... Yondel? Yondel, over here! Oh, Eris and Ethel. I'm so glad you're safe. Let me finish helping these people out and I'll be right with you. It is good to see you well, Yondel. I expect you would still be in the city, but I still was worried. Was still worried nonetheless. That's sweet, Neris. You know I'd be the last one to leave Atrea. Well, besides the Empress, maybe. But who is this? You've met natives of this planet already? Introduce them, yes? Right, I apologize for my manners, Yondel. This is Link and Jelly Donuts. They are heroes from this world, and they helped rescue many Atrea from Morgoth's attack. Nice to meet you, young Lidit. Hello! Atrea. It seems we owe you a great thanks for your aid. My name, as you know, is Yolande. I am going to mispronounce that every single time. Anyway, I am the caretaker of the Silpho district for those who live here. If you choose to stay here, I'll be the one you talk to if you need anything, or if there's any communication from the Spire. Thank you, young Linda. My pleasure. Now, I'm sure you have plenty more to do. Don't let me keep you. See you around, young Linda. Take care of your brother, okay, Ateos? I'm going to mispronounce every single name this arc. You know I will. Let's see, where to next? Oh, I know, the inn. You generously hosted us in Falconreach. Why don't we get you a place to stay here? You three go on ahead first. I still have some matters to discuss with Wendy. Sure thing. Come on, Link, Jelly Donuts. Let's get to the end. It's definitely more crowded than I remember. That might be because of all the refugees. Yeah, that makes sense. Sorry. Hopefully we can still get you a room to stay in. Why don't we get you something local to drink first? Pay you back for the Moglinberry juice. Sure, that sounds nice. Hey, Dave, 3 glasses of Zenichi brew, please. Sorry, Tel, we're all out. Out of Zenichi brew? Come on, how can that be? Turns out getting teleported to a new planet causes people to worry about running out of all the favorites. If we can't grow Zenichi here, no Zenichi brew, after all. That makes sense. What's Zenichi? Don't know if you have anything like it on lore. It grows in the ground with big leaves, very starchy. You can juice the tuber into Zenichi brew. Some people like to eat the leaves. The juice is very sweet, so we add a few spices to balance the flavor out. The leaves, well, some Attila would eat them for every meal, but I think they taste disgusting. Seems like however people feel about it, it might be a while until we have more. They used to be grown in fields outside the city. You see, the sands here might make things difficult. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm rambling. It's just such a pleasure to explain basic things such as Zenichi. No, don't worry. This is fascinating. We have potatoes here on lore. That sound familiar? Similar? I'm sure we can find some way to grow your local foods. Might need to ask someone a bit more experienced with that sort of thing, though. I'm sure there's a lot of considerations that need to be made. I imagine so. We'll just have to make do for now, though. But perhaps we can talk about something other than what's been lost. What about... There you are. I've been looking all over for you. Yondel and Nurse told me you were at the end. Have you just been drinking Zenitri brew the whole time? Actually, as it turns out... Nope, it doesn't matter. Link, Joey Donuts, I need your help. And yes, you too, Iteos. I can't find Vet Illa anywhere. She was the one we rescued from Morgoth's control, right? Yes, that's right. I caught up with her in the city. I only left her for a moment while getting some food. And then she vanished. I can't believe she would do something like that. We'll help you look for her. You don't think Morgoth might have... Stop! Don't even think about that. I'm afraid our tour ends here then, Link. Jelly Donuts. Link is actually making a very good point. Like, it's traumatic to think about, but important to think about. What if Morgoth has retaken control of her? That's very dangerous and needs to be accounted for right this moment. So, yeah. I'll go with Aslan and the others to search around. Since you're still getting used to this city, I'd suggest sticking with Yolande and seeing if she can find something for you to do. Done, Iteos? Yes, let's go. I have a bad feeling about this. Yeah, you don't say. Yeah, I feel the same. We better find Yondel and get to work. I think we're actually here, and we're going into there, so for now, do I want to end it early? Yeah, it's been 45 minutes. I am starting to get a little tired, so this is much, if memory serves, this is a bit of a shorter arc than, book 1. Book 2 is like an arc that you would get in... It should have... I feel like book 2 was small enough it could have been in book 1, though I'm not going to get into why. I don't think it could be put into book 3. Maybe someday they will add a lot more to book 2, but if they do or don't, it doesn't really matter. It is... Book 2, book 1 does end well, so I do think this should be in its own book. And it is a very well encapsulated story. It's just, compared to the other 2 books, it's, one story as compared to many stories. Though, don't get me wrong, this is a very good storyline. And actually, seeing as how I'm basically visiting it anew, I'm actually quite excited for where it goes, so yeah. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope you've enjoyed, and until next time.